Hello, I'm Chris Day and welcome to Let's Wander. This is a bit of a off-the-cuff one actually. I wasn't intending to do a walk, but I got told about this amazing place by somebody today and I was passing through, so I thought I'd come and have a look. I'm only going to do a short one, but I'm going to turn the camera around and it's going to be a bit joggy, but you'll be able to see what I'm seeing, and this is beautiful. It's called Princess Culvert and it's just outside of Chessington in Surrey. Not far from Chessington Wild Adventures. I've heard if you keep walking there, that's where you end up at the back of there. So I will come here and do a proper video at some point, but for the time being, I'm just going to do my quick bit of exercise for the day and make a video out of it as well. Oh, yeah, by the way, shaved it off again. So, with that being said, let's wander. Amazing, great big conifer. It's even bigger than the ones I've got in my garden. A lot of beech trees. There's some bracken, that's it, I remember the name for it. It's starting to come up there. And over here they've obviously done some forestry work and put in some new trees. Nice birches over there. Do like a birch. And there's all these oaks that are lining the pathway. What I would like to see, I saw on the way in, but I was hoping to come across a great big patch of them, is some bluebells. I was going to miss them this year because of the lockdown rules, but they've actually made the rules a lot more easy to explain now. If you go onto the internet and look it up, you are allowed to drive for a certain amount of time if you're going to do 3 times that amount of time in outdoor exercise away from everyone else. Obviously I can't go driving off to the middle of nowhere and camping up or anything, but I can do this sort of stuff and I can get out a little bit further now, which is a relief. There's not really a lot to show. I mean, there's a lot to show you around where I live, but there's not a lot to show you, if you know what I mean. Well, that's confusing, but you need to save the local ones really for when you really can't get out. Like say if the van broke down or, you know, I break my leg or something, I could go wheeling around in a chair or with a stick or something. Anyway, enough waffle. Check these out. Yeah, bracken begins to come up. That's some of last year's bracken. And look at that. Some maple seedlings. And even though it's quite windy in here, when the wind is deflected, the sun is cooking my back. Dandelions. I didn't know until a couple of years ago you can actually eat them. And they can go in salads pretty well. I remember as a kid trying to bite them, they used to taste disgusting. But no, I didn't like the salad as a kid, I also thought that tasted disgusting. Oh, there are a few little bluebells around, a few lone ones. To start, there's some, there must be others. One thing that is quite strange actually, somewhere like this you just expect there to be a lot more birds singing. I can hear a few off in the distance, but not like... There's a few over there somewhere. really it's a decision on how far I'm actually going to go. I've kind of done a cheeky one and parked in the Star car park, which is just by here, as I wouldn't be using it because it's shut. There we go. Primrose or primulus? I can't remember how you tell the difference. I think one's got a pointy leaf, one's got a round. This is the pointy leaf variety. And if you get these in your garden, you can tear a leaf off, split it down the middle there, and chop it into sections. Then plant them in a propagator, and you'll get more. Another way you can do it, if you get them in your garden at the end of the year, is just hoe them over, and they'll double up the following year. I can see some sort of forestry work going on around here because they've been making wood piles and things, stacking up the branches. It helps for the insects and the smaller animals. I think it's quite confusing is what's the balls of wire about? Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen this before. What's this? Are those things that go around trees just stacked up, or is it rolls of some sort of mat? Oh no, it's the tree protecting things, isn't it? Don't they usually have holes in them? Oh, it's quite arty, isn't it? Looks like a giant bug hotel. If there were bugs that big, and I wouldn't be getting that close to it. I don't mind bugs, but oh my god, they're the size of plastic bottles. Yeah, some sort of overly mutated cicada or whatever they're called comes flying out and sort of smashing in a noggin. Well, I have been told that if you keep walking down here, eventually you come to a massive opening. It opens out and it's all nice and big and green apparently. You can also get to Winnie Hill, which is one I'd like to explore because my mum and dad used to talk about that when they were growing up. Apparently they used to spend a lot of time there. I've got to say, for someone that's in Surrey and so close to London, actually, yeah, because Chessington World Adventures is banded into the London area. If you look on the map, it's kind of weird. They paid a lot of money to have the border changed for them, to bring Chessington World Adventures into London. So yeah, if you consider this is technically London. I've been over here so far, I haven't seen a single person. It's dead quiet. Oh. Ah, they never stay still. Oh. Something in the bushes. Sounds large, could be a deer. Somewhere over there. Oh, so far my quest for the bluebells hasn't proved very fruitful, has it? I know there are some on the way back, but I was hoping for, yeah, the deeper you get in somewhere normally, the more natural it gets. Loads of young oak trees, some birch there. Look. path where you can go off to. It's hard to see the sign. Oh, horse trail. Okay, don't want to go on there then. Oh dear, might end up with some of those horses that sneak up behind you and then scare the living daylights out of you, like up at Ferrymal Button last year. Yeah, it's lovely out here today. The sun is really toasting on my back. Oh, oh, oh! Don't let it fly away. I can't zoom because I've got the steady mode on. But there's a is that? It's a peacock, butterfly. Giving us a little display here. Come on, do it again. There we go. Work it for the camera, baby. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Oh, moved too quickly. Oh. Lost it now. Oh well. That's pretty cool though. Hope I haven't had my finger in too much of the shot. I keep noticing that I'm holding the camera just about my chest height. Try to keep it steady. It's probably quite windy as well because I haven't got my bit of fluff with me. There's cabbage white in there just then. If any of you were brought up in the 80s, you might remember a TV show called Nightmare on ITV on Fridays. When people used to get killed off and their teams used to lose, they ended up walking down a path that used to look a bit like this. Very cool. I used to love that show. Oh! There we go, that's a wee pond there. Looking down the corner here, you can see like an orangey tinge. It could be quite iron rich. And there's bulrushes in there. So, I don't know if I come back here in a couple of months, or in another month, might see some tadpoles and things. I remember at Fairmile Bottom a couple of years ago, I did see a load of, oh, what are those rare ones? Natterjack toads. It was all signposted to make sure you left them alone. And they were nesting in a, or, you know, spawning in a pool there, up a gravel pond. That's interesting. Maybe there was a gravel pit here once, like there was in Molesey Heath. Oh look, here's a nicer side skit to the pond. Look at that. So I'm actually working on a pond myself at the moment, at home, and this is the sort of thing that I'm looking to achieve. I'm not going for your sort of ornamental koi pond, I'm going for, you know, something which is for the wildlife, because I also live in a very wild area, and growing vegetables and things like that, it's good to have a good balance of all the correct things. So you don't end up overrun with black fly and green fly, aphids and all the rest of it. You bring in the hoverflies and lacewings, ladybirds, and all the other little ones that I don't know the names of. And they come in and they eat all them. And you don't have to use any sprays. All your veg grows nice. The only thing I can't find is something that keeps caterpillars away. I've tried netting and all sorts of things, but what would be good is if you could get one of those. Well, there's another peacock. Some of those wasps, you know, that you can put on and they eat the caterpillars. But then again, I suppose if I did things like that, well, mind you, I don't get these in my greenhouse. What I get is the cabbage whites, and they just seem to be a massive pain in the butt. Look at this. Well, if you like butterflies, this is the place. How amazing. This is why we need to do things like escape to the countryside and stuff. It really makes you realise that we do actually live in a very beautiful world. But you have to get out of the cities and out of the towns to really appreciate it. There's a building there. Is this someone's house or is it? Oh, that's part of the trail. What is this? An old barn? I'm going to start whispering now because I don't want to. Oh no, it's a something. What is it? This walk's really good. God, going all squeaky voice in. This walk's really good, Mr. Maruka. Oh. Can't make it out. There's something on it. L-E-S-S. No, it's a J. Jessops? Wall. Probably not to be associated with the camera shop. Oh, someone was here in 1956. I love all this sort of stuff. You see, people got less artistic and lazy. As it goes on, I just scratch it in. You know, someone actually took the time to really carve these like that. Wowzers. Not expect this. Oh, what is it then? What's the actual point of it? If you know anything about this, answers on the postcard, please. You know, what I mean by that is in the comment section. I don't know, I'm still whispering on, not really much of a thing. Oh look, you can see some old, you know, when people have got in here, some old stuff, right? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. That hasn't come out on the screen. I wasn't going to have to edit that. Can't have my mate's numbers come up on the phone, but I'll give him a call back. He's the person who told me about this, so he's probably phoning up to say, oh, did you go and check it out? It's like, yeah, I'm still here. '97, year I left school. '98, first Glastonbury. This isn't your biography now, Chris. Oh, look. Is that Chris? Very arty-farty, weren't they, with their carving? Oh, look. Oh, dear. I love all that sort of stuff, though. There's a lot of Chris's that have been here. It's quite a common name, isn't it? Wow, look. So many names on here. 1842? Blimey. What, early Victorian? Like a bit of a bog going on down there. Oh, there's another little pond over there. I'm going to turn around in a minute and start heading back to the car. Van! I haven't had a car for months. Oh, look up there. It's in the branch there. There's a hole. Well, that's a good place for bats and things to do. So there could be pipistrelle bats in there. Which are probably, if you get them in your garden and you live in the UK, it's probably more likely that's what they are. The most common variety of bat, but nothing wrong with that. Still a bat. It's all good. Amazing creatures. Look at that. Some wild rose. My old friend the bramble. Covered in scars from them bad boys. Yeah, this is quite fine. I'm quite impressed actually. That's good. I like this. 1968. That looks quite an old one, look. These must have been like a thing or something back in the day to come over and carve your name in a brick. Yeah, no, that's not my knees. Can be over way over here. Anyway, let's head back to the path. I think I'm going to head back now because my half an hour is almost over. Mind you, I could walk for longer. It's just that, like I say, I have done a cheeky little park in a pub car park. I mean, I know they're not open, but that seems a bit cheeky, I think. The day is private land, isn't it? So. And oh yeah, I came from this way. Phew! Almost got myself lost then. Yeah, there's the bulrush pond. And the path from the end of Nightmare. Oh, look at that! I've never seen one in this country in a while before. Oh my god! It's on my foot! I've never seen one before. In the wild, like in this country. I've seen loads of lizards in Africa and Greece, Spain, Turkey, all those sort of places, but I've never seen one of these. What a treat. Absolute treat. He's just here. Just there, can you see him? He thinks that I can't see him, but let's see if we can get a nice close up view. Wow. There he is, look. How incredible is that? Now, as a child, I had slow worms, which I used to keep as pets. Because my parents wouldn't let me have a snake or anything back then. It's very similar. Jogger, first one I've seen. This is incredible. I've never... I have a head a bit like a slow worm, obviously. There it goes. I'm not going to haunt it anymore. How amazing is that? You think if I hadn't decided to turn around when I did, wow. Now if we could just find a grass snake or an adder, and then my trip would be. I'm really pleased with this. In fact, I think I'm going to start making more of my videos where I just keep the camera rolling, because if I'd have been filming the normal way that I would film, I probably wouldn't have seen that just then. Not unless I actually had the camera rolling, and by the time I would have got it rolling, that lizard would have been long gone, and I'd have lost track of it because I wouldn't be able to keep my eye on it. So I might start making more videos like this. You know, just for the fact that you catch those things that you can tell people about, and they're like, oh yeah, of course you did, Chris. There you go, you saw it too. Wow. Absolutely incredible. I'm so pleased with that. I love wildlife, and to see things that I've never seen before is this is fantastic. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but this is what it does to me. It's a bit like when I see a Spitfire in the air. Little things. Yeah, I mean, obviously being able to get the butterflies in shot, that was great. But the lizard, small things, but you know, I'd rather be simple-minded than overly complicated. Oh, that's pretty. No, I've guessed from a lot of my photos, I do like to see the sun shining through the trees. Well, it would appear that I found bluebells, and lots of them. It's particularly stunning. Check this out. See, last year when I went to the top of Bignor Hill, where they used to have bluebells like this, but they cut so many trees down up there, clearing them, and completely crushed living daylights out of them. They may have come back this year. But without the tree canopy, it does make you wonder if it would have. Because, you know, if one thing seems quite apparent, it's that it likes dappled light. Whoa! I said a yeehaw then. A bit of brick sticking out of the path. That would have been a blooper. Came past an old haunted looking house. Abandoned. Oh, look at that. This must have come down recent. And taken out its friend with it too. Oh my god, it's like a domino effect. Look, there's loads of them. It's a shame, isn't it? Look how small its root base is for the size of it. They grow incredibly fast, these pines, but that's not a lot of root, is it, for a tree that must be about, I don't know, about 50 foot tall, 60 foot maybe. See the layers, you know, the colour of the layers of soil in there as well. A little woodland bee, I think, is it? Or is that a hoverfly? Oh, that's a hoverfly. Pretending to be a bee. Is it? Or is it a bee? No, I think it is a bee. I don't know, I can't tell. Can you? You know, when you think how immense this tree is for that tiny little amount of roots, it's no wonder it fell over. And I think that's why they thin the trees out. Because trees, when they grow too close together, they compete. So they'll just grow very tall and very thin, like these sort of ones, you know? Just desperately trying to get above the canopy. Once they get very long, spindly, and they snap. So obviously, they're faster growing species of trees than things like, you know, these mighty oaks. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Princess Culvert. Hope you like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Come out and have a walk around Chessington at some point. This is on the same road that will take you to Chessington Wild Adventures. I'm sure if you go and have a meal at the Star Pub, they'll let you park in their car park while you come out on your own adventures. Because let's face it, we won't be in lockdown forever. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Oh, look, sage grass. I'm going to stop waffling now. So from me, Chris, this was Let's Wander. And see you again soon. Bye 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 bye.